There's a new CEO at Ebony and Jet, and she wants her people back.
Yes, but can she get these Black legacy magazines to take off?
You know what? I don't know, but say it ain't so. Insecure is coming to an end.
It's heading into the 5th season, and everyone is in their heels about that. Anyways, Keish, so that's about it, right? Anything else happened this week that we need to talk about?
Hello. Don't you see these pearls? Don't you see these inauguration, honey? Inauguration. We have some new administrative leads in town in Washington, D.C. Yes.
Yes, and it looks like the Democratic Voices of America was heard, and it was heard saying, "Let's get loud!
Let's get loud!" Yes, yes, yes. We spoke loud and clear, and we're going to talk about that and so much more on this week's Mocha in the Morning, where we're adding a little flavor to your morning blend. All right, we are back. Welcome to this week's Mocha in the Morning, where we're adding a little flavor to your morning blend. I am your host, Miss Keisha Boyd, and of course, I'm joined by my co-host, my cafe con leche, officially Jorge. Hey,
Buenos dias.
Listen, let me see that hat. What you?
Damn.
Ooh, represent. Hey, that's squad.
I just kind of feel like.
Right? Just woosa. Right. Listen, Wednesday was a whole vibe. Okay. Actually, the whole week was a whole vibe because I kicked off inauguration with the We Are One special with like all the HBCU love and Divine Nine love, Frankie Beck. I was like, oh, this is freaking amazing. It was amazing.
What a historic. I mean, talk about emotions being all over the place.
Yes.
Like a roller coaster of emotions, all the way up, down, sideways, swirl, upside down, reverse. Like, and I just counting the minutes. I'm like, okay, we just got one more day. A day.
Come on, Lord.
Hours,
come on, God.
3 minutes. I'm like, get on that helicopter.
Drop you somewhere in Florida that they don't want you, but okay. And yeah, let's get this party started with this new administration. Absolutely. I'm feeling really, really good. I mean, I know that we have a long road ahead of us, but listen, like I said before, you can't go nowhere but up from here. Right? I mean, hell, you can't.
You were insinuating that we was at the bottom of the bottom.
The bottom of the bottom, honey. Rock bottom. Okay. But hey, that's all good. We are going to get into some amazing topics, steamers, all that good stuff when we come back. So don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And primero.
Oh yeah, primero. Yes.
Primero.
First coffee. That's right. We'll be right back.
Mocha in the Morning is brought to you in part by the Portico Cafe, where conversation, connection, and community create change.
All right, welcome back, Mocha Marvels, to Mocha in the Morning, where we're adding a little flavor to your morning blend. I'm your host, Miss Keisha Boyd, and of course, I'm joined by officially Jorge, my cafe con leche, and he has all of this week's steamers. I cannot wait to hear all about them.
Well, I have one that's going to be like, so it's going to make you really super happy.
Okay.
All right. So Vogue has decided.
All right, so I don't even know what you're about to say, but I'm just like, ugh, what?
Well, there was a backlash because of the cover of the now Vice President of the United States. There was like a digital cover, and then there was like the hard copy cover. So there was backlash, and now they're going to do a reissue of the Vogue cover to the one that you like, the Vice President, Kamala Harris.
At least if they were going to have those two covers, they should have printed equal amounts of both the covers so they could cover, they just didn't think that all the way.
I will say the Anna Wintour did state that, they were trying to stay sensitive to the message and the times and what it was reflecting. But now you can purchase the new cover.
And everybody that purchased the old cover, they can send them a new one free.
So, listen to this. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have you all up in your feels with this week's steamers because just my emotions are all over the place.
Right.
Well, Insecure is coming to an end. And we had with one of our contributors, the Insecure Cafe, where you guys, go back and recap all the episodes. So you ladies are gonna be busy because and they're not so busy. Right now they're filming the 5th and last season, and it's due to air later this year, and it's a wrap. But it won't be the end of all those who collaborated and worked on that show. It's just I guess everyone's just moving on. But
I get it. Everything can't last forever. Every good thing comes to an end. But I'm just like, we love that show. And we don't want it to go away just yet because clearly I think she can go for another 3-4 seasons,
Yeah, listen, HBO made their money and then some, and they're like, whenever you want to come back and do it again, let us know.
Exactly. But yeah, Issa is very busy. I'm actually getting ready to take a master class because she's on the master class stage.
Yeah.
And they've been heavily promoting her master class. I was like, you know what? I might do that this weekend, sit down and listen to her master class because I just can't imagine how much, fun it would be because she's so like open and transparent and she's not like blah, blah, blah corporate at all. She's like, listen, let me tell you, she's real like animated. And so I'm looking forward to taking her class. So, I wish her the best. She's doing
well, it's not the end of her, but it's a wrap of Insecure.
Yeah, of Insecure.
So here's a story that hits home. Plies has removed his grill and really his mom is super happy. She's like, yay, I got my son back.
Listen, Plies like, smile for me, babe. Hey.
Look at those beautiful teeth underneath all that. Like, he didn't need a grill to begin with.
He didn't. And the thing about Plies is a very, if you don't know the history on him, he's a very intelligent young man. He is, I think he went to Miami, if I'm not mistaken, or USF, one of the two, and played football until he decided that he was, leaving to pursue his rap career. But he's a very smart guy. He looks totally different, though. He looks 10 years younger. He really does.
There you go.
He does. And so the teeth are, I'm a fan of anybody's nice, beautiful smile. So I'm happy for him. Yes, including yours. There's no one like yours, honey. One time for the teeth.
One time for the teeth. Yeah. Well, and it's congratulations to him. We love your teeth. Super awesome. The girl was cute too, but I guess he's moving on, and his mother again is super happy. Yeah. Hey, so the Super Bowl is going to be in Tampa.
Yeah.
Still don't know how I feel about all that. I know how I feel, but I almost kind of like. Anyway, well, regardless, Jasmine Sullivan and her are going to perform at the Super Bowl.
Listen,
what do you think about that?
I think that's awesome. Honestly, it's like this is the year of things, and COVID has just crushed it. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to have been out and about and having all the great fun that comes along with hosting a Super Bowl. but we're just not in that, we don't have the opportunity to do that. I mean, there's still some things going on. And I mean, it was crazy because, we talked about 7th and Grove and how they were in the Super Bowl ad. And so one of the owners, Jamaris Glenn, he posted like, oh my God, Jasmine Sullivan and her are going to be here. They need to stop by the Grove. And I'm like, heck yeah, they need to stop by the Grove.
Yeah, they will. That's
so awesome. So I hope that they do stop by 7th and Grove and support our Black businesses here when they're here. So awesome. That's awesome.
Well, check this out. All right, so Jet, little magazine, right? I know people like personally who have been like on the cover of Jet. And then, of course, Ebony. Well, they've been gone for a hot minute.
Right.
But there's a new CEO and former NBA star actually bought the magazine while it was in bankruptcy.
Okay.
And now, I believe Michelle Gee has been hired, and she says she wants her people back.
Okay, Michelle, I am not mad at it at all. I mean, Jet and Ebony are staples. That's the first time you really saw, oh my God, the Jet Beauty of the Week and all this stuff. I mean, that magazine has some history.
I still see like covers on it. Like I remember all the covers and little one, big one, like all that.
Exactly. And so I really hope that she's able to revive it. It's a tough spot and time for print publication. So, hopefully she's coming in with some innovative ideas and things to take advantage of the digital world as well, so that it can really, get in and get connected with a new generation of people, and readers.
Oh, absolutely. So I'm excited to see what that's going to bring about. And then super awesome, great news. We all know that Dr. Dre was in the hospital for his brain aneurysm. Now he is out, and second day out, he's in the studio.
Already?
All right. Okay. The beat goes on.
The beat goes on. Come on, Dre. I'm excited. I'm happy for him. God bless him. And I'm glad that he's still with us, really, He's a legend.
For always.
Yeah.
And those are your steamers for the week.
All right. Thank you, Jorge. We appreciate you. All right.
And later on, we have a new little segment for all of our Mocha Marvels. We have the Mocha Money Minute.
Oh,
yeah. One of our contributors, Dr. Jen Dobson, says some quick little tidbits on how to manage your coins.
Absolutely.
And get more.
Amazing.
And save them.
All right. Well, there's that then. We definitely want to hear about some Mocha Money Minutes, honey, because we need all of the coins. All of the coins. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back, Mocha Marvels, for Piping Hot. And we're adding a little flavor to your morning blend as always. Stay tuned.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by the Klingman Group.
At Mocha in the Morning, we encourage our viewers to buy Black. Support Black businesses like Kyvan Foods.
Want to take your game to the next level? Well, eat what the pros eat. Kyvan Honey Apple Salsa. For more information, visit us at kyvan82.com.
Welcome back, Mocha Marvels, to Mocha in the Morning, where we're adding a little flavor to your morning blend. Of course, I'm your host, Miss Keisha Boyd, and it is the time for Piping Hot. And of course, I bring my Mocha Marvels, my sisters with me to do this segment. And we have so much to talk to you about. It's been a great week. So let's bring them on. I'll start with Miss Kenya Woodard.
Woo! Hey, everybody. Guess what? We got a Black woman VP. Yes. I'm so excited. This was like the best week so far.
Yes. Miss Kia Shakur.
What's up? Happy Trump is gone week. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh. And Dr. Jen Dobson.
Hi, good morning. Look, the sentiments exactly. Just very thankful that the weight is off our shoulders.
Right. So like seriously, this week has been like a big old woo, off the shoulders, relax, relate, release type of situation, right? And I know that we, like I said before, we have a lot of work to be done, but my goodness, it feels good to actually believe in the people that are leading us, right? Oh my gosh. Let's jump right in. So obviously the first thing we're going to talk about is inauguration. Yes. Listen. I'm going to say this and put this out there. We're so happy to have, President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris in office in DC doing the thing. The representation throughout this inauguration week has been amazing. Who watched We Are One? Did y'all watch We Are One last?
I missed
it. I didn't catch it. No, oh my gosh, it was so amazing. So anyway, I watched it. I guess I'm the only person that watched it. Where they basically highlighted the HBCUs, the D9, and a whole bunch of African American people who and politicians who really, really poured into this thing and have been instrumental, and it was really, really good. But let's talk about inauguration. So, you know what, Kia, we had inauguration on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I personally, enjoyed it. We had, so I felt at first, I know we were talking about they didn't have any representation, like diverse, but I felt like it was pretty diverse with the presentation for inauguration. What are your thoughts?
If we're talking about performances, no, it wasn't that diverse. And let's just say, Garth Brooks, you were struggling a little bit through that song, sir. And your hairpiece and the weight gain and the outfit. It was a lot of misses for Mr. Garth Brooks. But outside of that, I think we as a Black community are really excited that, people of color have real jobs in the White House. Like, so what, we're not performing and shucking and jiving on the stage. We're actually making decisions in the White House, and that's really what matters. So I'm I'm sorry, our producer's distracting me. I'm really happy overall. I thought Wednesday was beautiful and safe.
Listen, let me tell you, the producer just said, leave Garth Brooks alone. He was starstruck by the Bushes. Like he was.
I've never seen somebody that old run that fast in my life just to get to one spot.
I thought he was trying to run off the stage. But listen, let's talk about our other folks. Let's talk about Lady Gaga and Jennifer Lopez. Kenya, what are your thoughts?
Okay, so I thought Lady Gaga did well. But Jennifer's Spanish was on point, baby. She perfect.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, let me tell you something. Okay. I actually prefer freaking J-Lo's performance over Lady Gaga's, quite honestly. That's my truth.
Okay, maybe we weren't watching the same inauguration.
We were.
Yeah.
Jennifer's performance was actually good to me. It was the best performance I've ever heard her sing that I enjoyed. Otherwise, I'm like, oh, she needs to stick with dancing. But for inauguration, I thought she sang pretty well.
I give Ashanti Light props for her excellent Spanish execution. Otherwise,
lot of mercy. Dr. Jen, what were your thoughts on inauguration?
Well, first of all, I saw Kenya's Facebook post saying that she muted her TV during J-Lo's performance. So I don't know how exactly she heard it to say that it was good or not.
I unmuted it right almost when she was at the end. So that's how I called the end part.
You know what, Kenya, that is so unfair. You need to cut it out.
Okay. But other than that, as you can see, I still got my pearls on, okay? Still got my pearls on, right?
Right. I'm on a pair of pearls, so I'm left out of the group.
You know what? I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell you who did steal the show on inauguration. That young sister, Amanda Gorman, the poet. Oh, my gosh. The hill we climbed. She was phenomenal. Phenomenal. I was just lost in her words and her diction and her delivery. I was like, I love this young lady. She was amazing.
Yeah, and I want her jacket. Where'd she get that cute?
Right? Listen, everybody was rocking a nice coat.
I was gonna say, can we really quick? I know we have to be on time, but let's talk about the fashion for a second.
Yes.
Thank you.
Everybody, minus Laura Bush, we had this conversation off camera, looked really good and chic and cold weather and mask appropriate. Like everything was matching together. I love what Jill Biden had on. I liked what Kamala had on. I like what Michelle had on. Amanda's coat was beautiful. Like I thought people really came out in style.
It was just sledge everywhere. It was great.
Honey, I don't care what y'all say. It might have been sledge everywhere, but First Lady Michelle Obama
Yes.
had her hair whipped, okay?
Listen.
And had that outfit like boom, boom, okay? She was not, like she and President Obama, they walk out that thing so smooth. I'm like, would you look at this? Would you look at this? Oh.
I was wishing I was there just so I could fall in front of Michelle and she could step on my neck. Okay, look, she was coming with it. I was here for all of the maroon, the monochromatic. Yes,
and
ma'am.
I wish places like Fashion Nova, we talked about Fashion Nova a couple of weeks ago, duplicated outfits like this instead of all the hoe wear we see from the red carpet. Why not duplicate these coats and that pantsuit from Michelle? It would sell out in less than 30 minutes.
Oh God! Right. All of the outfits reminded me of Scandal when Olivia would rock at Yes.
Yes, that is a perfect analogy. Absolutely perfect. And listen, and obviously, you know, with I think producer like Howard University obviously was present as the marching band leading. I'm like, come on, HBCU I love it. All about it. You know, we were also, I mean, obviously there were people missing, the president and the first lady who just debunked all of the
ex-president and ex-first lady, okay?
Yeah. But the Pence was there. Maybe he was there to represent for them. I don't know.
I mean, I think Pence is like, somebody got to have some sense out of the crew. Somebody. Let me try to be sensible, you know. So, but anyway, yeah. I mean, they just kind of, they will go down in history for all the wrong reasons. So, oh well, and boo on that. Melania Trump, you know, broke tradition by not, you know, doing the tour of the house and stuff like that, which suck, but that's okay. The Bidens know how to find their way.
It's a big deal. I know people are saying that it's not that big of a deal. It's just so tacky. Like it's the most tacky, classless thing a first lady could ever do. I mean, there have been first ladies like Rosalind Carter didn't like Reagan's wife or the other way around. And all she did was for the cameras, like, oh, come on in, shook her hand and hugged. Then when they got inside, she left that woman standing there. And it's documented. She was like, I don't like you. I don't want you in my house, but I had to take those pictures. She took the pictures and walked away from the woman. The woman left 30 minutes later just so it didn't look crazy. That's the minimum Melania had to do, and she could not even do that. It's sad.
Wow. But it's all right. I mean, it's not surprising. But let's transition on to the pardons. So Trump was like, you get a pardon, you get a pardon, you get a pardon. Like, really, Kenya, who are all these people he's pardoning on the last day out?
This is expected, though. Remember, Michael Cohen told us a couple of weeks ago there's going to be shenanigans right up until the end. 140 pardons? Come on. But some of the names, kind of surprising. I was not expecting to see Kwame Kilpatrick. I wasn't. I will say that. And yeah. So the former Detroit mayor, he went to jail. He was supposed to, when I read correctly, he is not expected to be released until he was 67 years old. He's 50. So he had another 17 years to go. So, you know, surprised to see his name, Steve Bannon. Oh man. Okay. Well, yeah, anyhow, but I think what we do know is that a lot of these pardons came by the way of some, really? Or at least we could guess that, right? So to see all of these folks, right. See all these folks lining up to, you know, Lil Wayne, Kodak Black. Yeah, come on.
Right, exactly. You probably don't even know who they are. So Jen, let's talk about this. So Jen, they paid for the pardon? Is that
they had to have. This man don't have no money, okay? He don't have no money. And if I was him, I'd be doing it too. 10,000 a pardon, 20,000 a pardon. He better make something.
Oh, I doubt if he moved anything for 20,000.
No, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure he was doing it for a million a pop or more. But yeah, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me that he wasn't set because I don't think he knows half those people.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Kia, like Steve Bannon, though?
Right.
I mean, Steve Bannon was expected, but Kodak Black, I mean, if you're going to pardon Kodak Black, you might as well pardon Joe Exotic. Like it doesn't. It's there's no rhyme or reason. Like Kwame Kilpatrick, it was a surprise, whatever. But it kind of makes sense. It's politics related. Everybody else, Lil Wayne, he was literally caught with a real gun. This wasn't a squirt gun that the cops like accidentally. It was a real gun. He did something illegal. Like, what's happening? Kodak Black, he did something illegal. Like, these are real crimes we're pardoning people for. Steve Bannon, illegal. You stole money from the Make the Wall Great Again campaign. Like, $3 million. These are crimes.
Like Jorge said, it's a lobbyist free for all. Right? But see, how I guess it's legal, but really?
I don't know how we're defining legal.
Right. Well, because the money isn't being put directly into Trump's hand, right? I mean, obviously there's, some organization of some type going on that he's not directly involved.
It's called a bank overseas.
Right. That part. Listen, a pocket pardon is what the producer said. Pocket pardon. I love that. But it's literally just like crazy of some of the people that he pardoned, but hey, whatever. Listen, let's talk about Dr. Jill Biden is supposedly going to be hosting a First Ladies Brunch, which I think would be super cool and fun. I guess they would have to go pick out an outfit for Laura Bush. No. What?
Yeah. No, listen, Laura Bush had this one blip. Usually she's okay. This one blip, and you're gonna hold it against her, really?
One blip. She dresses the same to every event, like you said, Kenya, off camera. She dresses like she's going to church every single time we see her out. It's the same pantsuit over and over and over again in 50 different colors. She's worse with the pantsuits than Hillary is.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Dr. Jim, maybe she's just being economical, right? And she just like, I found something I like, I'm gonna get it in all 50 colors.
Or like Steve Jobs. It's a uniform.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, as jokes aside, I think if Jill does have this whole, First Lady brunch or tea or whatever, and Melania is excluded, it's basically setting a line in the sand from where the Trumps are and where everybody else is. It's like saying, we're here and you will never be over here no matter what you try to do. You're not one of us.
Well, Trump's not going to let Melania go anyway, so
they're getting a divorce. If she doesn't divorce him and take him for the big bag, she's an idiot. She's an idiot at this point.
Yeah. And listen, I agree. I think she was holding on until this day. Okay, like she like, oh, okay. First of all, we basically got kicked out the White House. They don't want us in Mar-a-Lago. Can they go back to New York to Trump? I mean, like, where?
Look, Melania's been in New York. She never really settled in DC. She's always been in New York. So November 5th, she was back in New York City. She's never ever adapted to the whole DC scene, and that's not her. So yeah.
Well,
did you see how tight Trump had her hand when they left the White House for the last time?
Like she was gonna run away.
He was like, come on. I'm like, ooh, let her go.
You're coming with me.
Listen, listen, Jen. Look, he's trying to make sure she hold on. That's all he got. Maybe the kids, right?
Those kids don't mess with him. Not like that. Not really. That's why they're on cocaine and everything. Like they're all messed
okay.
up.
Let's wrap the show before we get in trouble. Because wow.
Oh gosh, you know what, Dr. J, you need to cut it out. Listen, obviously we had lots to talk about inauguration related. It's that kind of week. That's what the hot topic is. That's what the piping hot topic will be for a couple of weeks. Obviously we have lots and lots to look forward to in this new administration. And we are overjoyed, as you can tell. Yes. It's a happy occasion. It's a great occasion. We're all excited. And we thank you, Mocha Marvels, for tuning in with us for Piping Hot. Ladies, of course, I couldn't do this without you. Wouldn't want to. Thank you so much.
We love
Thank
you. We can't wait to talk about more on the next show. Yes.
Right. Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great weekend.
All right, everyone. We'll see you right back here. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back with all of everything else that we have left for the show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with Mocha in the Morning.
Hello, Mocha Marvels. It's Liz Everett, your style and beauty guru. And you guys know I love helping you rock life like a runway. So this week on the Mocha in the Morning show, because you know I'm always bringing you that good style and beauty tea, I'm going to give you the fashion, fabulous inside scoop of all the great looks from Inauguration Day.
So as y'all all know, we have a new president and a new vice president, and with that comes student loan changes. So the first change that we can see happening is that student loans are going to be postponed until September 30th. Fingers crossed. That's what they're saying. So once we see that come through, that means zero interest, zero payments on your student loans, and keep an eye out for $10,000 of canceled loans this year, because I'm betting that's going to happen.
Hello, Mocha Marvels. It's Liz Everett, your style and beauty guru, award-winning image strategist, and I am always so excited to help you rock life like a runway. Now, today I'll be serving up that fabulous style tea, giving you the fashion fabulous inside scoop from the Inauguration Fashions. Now, before we get into that, make sure you go over to Instagram and follow me at I am Liz Everett. All right, guys, let's get into it. So we had Gaga in Chaparelli Couture. We had J-Lo in Head to Toe Chanel. We had American Youth Poet Laureate, Amanda Gorman in Prada, her gorgeous yellow coat, and that beautiful red headband that she had on were both created by Prada. We had former First Lady Michelle Obama looking gorgeous in Sergio Hudson in a beautifully toned out burgundy and plum ensemble that was finished off with one of Sergio's signature embossed belts. It had brass embossed and it was thick through the middle, so it really gave her such a stately, elegant silhouette. And the beautiful thing is, Madam Vice President Kamala Harris also wore Sergio Hudson's shoes during the inauguration day. Now the cool thing is, she also wore a black sequin dress with a tuxedo jacket by Sergio as well that night. So, you know, Sergio really got some great, he's an emerging designer, but he really has been worn by Beyonce, Ariana Grande, so many different celebrities, but he's really finally getting some of the recognition that he definitely deserves. Now, for Inauguration Day, Madam Vice President wore Christopher John Rogers, who is famous for his color vibrance, really, and pearls by Puerto Rican designer Wilfredo Rosado. She looked fabulous. And we'll finish off with Dr. Joe Biden, who looked phenomenal in a beautiful blue ensemble by Markarian. And that ensemble was tweed, just a beautiful blue tweed. I loved that it was a gorgeous dress coat, really, with a Swarovski crystal and pearl embellishment. You know, those pearls are bringing back that class, baby, and we are so excited about really going for it. Unified and fabulous in this administration. All right, guys, so I hope you love that fashion rundown. I am Liz Everett is my handle on Instagram, and make sure you register in that bio or go over to Eventbrite for my upcoming class called How to Look Fabulous on Live. Have a great day, Mocha Marvels, and remember, you are fabulous.
Hey, Mocha Marvels, don't you go anywhere, because coming up next is the Mocha Minute, brought to you by Black in Florida, keeping you connected to everything that's Black in Florida.
Your Mocha Minute is brought to you by Black in Florida, your online connection to everything that's Black in Florida.
All right, Mocha Marvels. Once again, we are here on this Friday. We just had a wonderful show. Thank you for tuning in for this inaugural episode.
Yes, it was inaugural. All that.
Yes, listen, it's been a beautiful, beautiful week of celebration. It'll continue. We have great weather on the way for the weekend, so I'm looking forward to getting outside and just getting some good fresh air with my baby boy. Listen, if you don't follow us on social media, please make sure you do. We're Mocha Morning Show on everything. Share with your friends and family. Yes. We want more Mocha Marvels.
Yes, add that flavor to your morning.
They want it. All right. So once again, Keisha's Boyd, your host, my wonderful cafe co-mate, officially Jorge. And we love you so very much for continuing to watch with us every week. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you next week.
Did you feel that the temperature? Like, it's like minus 45 degrees.
Ah!
Winter came, bro. Winter.
Oh, that was perfect. Bye.